I'm Karen Chen, the programming director here, and I'm glad to see you all here. I'm not the comic. We have a great show in store for you, as well as a great summer here at Ohana. Just keep it in mind, this summer it's Thursdays at Ohana. We have an open mic for artists of color the second and fourth Thursdays of every month. And the comedy series, The Color of Funny, which is a multicultural comedy competition. And we are featuring July 18th and August 1st preliminary rounds for up-and-coming undiscovered comics. And August 15th is our final round. And the blow-off party, keep your ears posted. Al Manalo is our, well, we call him our project coordinator. He's helping us out putting the show and the series together. And he is also going to MC tonight. Al has performed regularly at the Punchline. He's also opened for Sinbad. His credits are really too numerous for me to remember, and I didn't bring my piece of paper to tell you. But I would like you to give me a warm welcome, or help me give Alan a warm welcome. Alan.
Okay, cut it. How's everyone doing, huh? Out of breath? Well, welcome to the party machina. I'm your peoples. Oh, so how's everyone feeling? How ready to have a good time tonight? Yes. Damn, that was my attempt to try to dance, man. God, I tell you. I gave up dancing a long time ago, you know, during the break dancing days. No, I'm serious, you know, because what happens is, you know, when you go out in the clubs and everything, every time there's a new dance out, right? And just when you learn that particular dance, they like change it on you, you know? And I go to a club, I'm still doing this, right? The roof is on fire! We don't need no water. Kids gone crazy, I guess. They are crazy. What is that? You know, it looked like hopscotch on PCP or something. You know? Jesus Christ, man. You know, like I said, I gave up when breakdancing came out. You know, I was thinking, who thought of this dance? Some out-of-work chiropractors or something? We need more business. Let's teach our kids how to spin on their heads. That's a trip. So how's everyone feeling though? Everyone ready to laugh tonight? Yeah. We got a great show to kick off this comedy competition that's going to be coming up. The first round of the competition is July 18th, so make sure you come down and tell your friends. If you want to enter, we got applications, just ask Karen in the front. This is, in a way, it's a little bit different because there's not really that many multicultural competitions, you know? Really. I mean, some people don't think Asians are funny. Now, who the hell came up with this idea? They haven't been going to our family parties. Oh man, shoot. You know. You always get, you remember, you know, these family parties. Any Filipinos there in the house?
Yeah.
Yes. God damn it. Scream it out loud. You want to come up here and sing feelings? Damn it. That's my father, man. God damn it. Don't put your finger in there. This guy one time said, you know, why you Filipinos talk so funny? We don't talk funny. God damn it. You mother packer. Oh man. Oh God, feeling good. It's a little different. I moved out here from Hawaii. Anybody from Hawaii here? I didn't say, does anybody have an orgasm right now? Hawaii. Hawaii orgasm doesn't sound the same. Yeah, where are you folks from? Oh, wow. That's really Hawaii. They live. What's that? Ohana. Oh, okay. Pineapple mama over there. Oh, man, I moved out here from Hawaii about 5 years ago. I tell you, it's a little different. I was a theater major in Hawaii. I went to UH. Any UH people there? Hello? UH? Yeah? No. No, they hang out at their house. Hey, what do you like to do? Ohana. No, I was a theater major in Hawaii. It was a trip, though, you know. In Hawaii, theater major in Hawaii, we had Shakespeare. We had classical theater there. A little different though, because Romeo was Samoan. Right? It was like, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Hey sister, over here! Why does she keep calling? My name is Kimo. Oh man. Oh, we got kids in the audience. Oh, good. How you doing? Okay. Looks like I can't do my Imelda Marcos goes down on George Hamilton joke. I'm sorry. Sometimes I think out loud. Like I said, moved out. Let's see. Like I said, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. One thing I do want to share with you. I was a child of the '70s, and I see. We have a lot of people here that are probably familiar with the '70s. This guy over here, right? I don't know, man, but Angel Flight pants aren't in style anymore, man. It's a joke. Come on, I have a pair at home. I'm waiting till they come back in style. 70s, what's that?
I'm helping you.
Oh, you're helping me, thanks. I thought you said, polyester itch or something. No, I'm only kidding. They're from Kaimaki. They're made out of tea leaves then, right? Yeah, 70s is weird though, you know? Do you remember, you grew up in the 70s where you were one of those disco dudes?
Travolta, right?
Yeah, you know. No, it's a trip, right? 70s, you know. 70s, you know they did a lot of drugs in the 70s, because if you just listen to the music and watch the way they dress. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be on drugs if you think you look good wearing like, you know, wood, big, like, tall platform shoes. By the way, a Filipino did invent the platform shoes, if you're kind of wondering. We got tired of being shorter than our dates. And these bell-bottom pants. Remember these? Remember anybody remember bell-bottom pants? You remember these? You don't remember? You had Pampers at the time, huh? Bell-bottom pants, you know? And my mother would go out and buy me bell-bottom pants. To add insult to injury, she would buy green bell-bottom pants. Green corduroy bell-bottom pants. So I went to school looking like a Filipino Gumby, man. Pokey, wait up! Oh man, I tell you, the 70s was a trip. Even, like I said, the music too. It's a little bit different. A lot of the music now are trying to copy the music of the 70s, you know. Like in the 70s, I was a big Earth, Wind and Fire fan. Any Earth, Wind and Fire fans? Oh, okay. I mean, they were great group and everything. One thing though, you know, they told everybody they didn't do drugs, right? But you know they were doing drugs. You listen to the song, you know? It was like, you want my love, but you can't deny. Yow! Fire was a trip, man. Another group too that was a trip. I mean, anybody remember P-Funk, Parliament Funkadelics?
Yeah.
You remember that? Well, let's hear it. You know, I don't want to be saying this joke and everyone's like, huh? Parliament what? Because you remember? Do you remember Parliament Funkadelics? Remember? Yeah. P-Funk, man. Damn. They were overtly doing drugs. Straight up. I mean, they had this one song, okay, I'm gonna share this with the fans of Parliament Funkadelics. They had this one song, you know they was doing drugs, because right in the middle of the song, they forget the lyrics, you know? Yeah, it was like, here's my chance to dance my way out of my constrictions. Then they forget the lyrics. Please don't fail me now. Now, white people have the same problem. Straight up. I mean, you remember this? Stay alive. But their drugs was helium. In the 70s, what happened was a lot of marijuana. There was a lot of marijuana. It was a drug in the 70s, you know. And I gotta confess, I was one who did the weed. And it was because of curiosity, you know. Just as a kid, I was very curious, you know. Because curiosity will make you look stupid. Yeah, really. Have you ever caught yourself, you know? No. Oh yeah, no, Al, we're proper. We never get caught by curiosity. No, for example, like how many people here are like vacuum the rug? Oh, you guys are some dirty mothers, right? Yeah, okay. Like the kid is the one, yeah, how the kid vacuum the rug, right? No, it's true, man. Okay, curiosity mess you up. Like, you know, you ever vacuum your rug, okay? And like there's a string on the rug, and you like vacuum it. And you go over this thing like 20,000 times. Okay, then you finally have this, and oh, pick it up. Then you pick it up and you lick it and you say, then you throw it back down and start vacuuming it over again because you're curious. You look stupid. I tried, you know, I tried my mom, and you know, curiosity got the best of my mother too. And I gotta confess, my mother, I don't think she knows I do this joke, okay? But true story, my mother tried marijuana once. She did, you know. Short Filipino lady tried marijuana, man. You know. I mean, she's funny enough without the weed, you know. You know, get off my hair. You know, but she tried one time. She tried marijuana, you know, and so she went out with her friend and everything, and she came home and she was talking. She goes, Alan, my son, I have something to confess to you. I tried marijuana tonight, and I want to tell you that I did it for you. No, really, I'm not. It's because I care for you, and I want you to know that I can relate to you if ever you were curious. And it does nothing for you. It makes you hungry, and that's all, you know. Well, horny, but you don't know what that is. So please, remember, don't do marijuana, okay? Don't do marijuana. And I said, I'm over here, Mom. But marijuana, I finally quit because, you know, marijuana, what happens is you become real philosophical with marijuana, right? You start talking about, how many tried marijuana? Or if you're with your parents, you don't have to raise your hand. Right, you're sitting with your friends, you know, and Miss Angel flight over here tried it, you know, yeah, you know, marijuana, you'll think, you know, you start talking, you become real philosophical, you start talking about things that you think mean something, that mean absolutely nothing, you know what I mean? You're sitting there with your friends, right, and you're just passing out the movie, right, and you're, and that's supposed to be a good hit when you sound like radio frequency, right? Alright, check it out, man. I understand all your inferences and your premises, but looking at the astrological position of the sun, and analyzing all your premises. I think if they kill Gilligan, they get off the island. And your friend's like, wow, that's deep, man. That's really deep. And I finally quit. It got out of hand. I gotta say, it got out of hand. I started like forgetting people's names and stuff. You know. Hey, where's my shoes, Dad? Dad. You know, I forget all these kind of names and everything. You know, and also I started partying a lot too. I started drinking a lot, and that's another thing. When you drink, you know, drinking all these people you're drinking here, that's cool. No, it's, you know, it's all right. Just don't drink and drive, of course, and don't drink too much. Know your limit, man. Hey, look at him. He's like, damn, I paid $1.75. And know your limit when you drink, okay? Because you know you can look like a fool, all right, when you drink. Because when you drink too much, right, you become a little brave, right? You start talking all kinds of crap, right? There is no God, damn it. I don't believe in him. Look at the situation of the world. There is no supreme being. I don't believe in supreme being. And like 12 beers later, it's like, our Father who art in heaven. Oh, please, God, please help me. God, please. I'll listen to New Kids on the Block. Anything. Help me. Then you find yourself in a position, you know, when you're really drunk. I mean, you know, like you find yourself in a physical position that you really don't care how you look like because it feels too good to move. You know what I'm saying? You're like, don't move me, man. No, really, this feels real good. No, I know it's my neighbor's lawn. Just don't move me. No, that's okay. No, that's all right. No, well, leave the dog alone. It's okay. It's okay. Marmaduke gets horny. Just, you know. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. You're going to be telling your friends this joke tomorrow, right? Yeah, and then he got down on his knees. Oh, man. No. But I don't drink as much, you know, occasional beer, and it's good, you know. Because my father, he straightened me out. My father straightened me out, you know, being Filipino and everything, that strict Filipino upbringing. Straightened me out, and, you know, had a few directions, and now I'm proud. I'm strong and proud to be a Filipino. Thank you, brother. You wanted to make sure I was Filipino, huh? And that I know. As Filipino, I'm a yuppie, a young urban Filipino. I gotta confess, I haven't, you know, I'm Filipino American, haven't been to the Philippines before, but I've been to Daly City, ladies and gentlemen. I've been to Saramonte, yes. And we're taking over California, I hope y'all know. Soon you'll be shopping at, going to California. Hey man, let's, not Arizona, let's go to California. What's this, San Francisco? But there's a lot of stereotypes, you know, there's a lot of stereotypes though that we should clear up, you know, and this one particular stereotype about Filipinos, actually about Asians in general, I don't know why they give this to all Asians though, but this particular stereotype, ladies and gentlemen, and I have yet to see this, but I don't eat dog, okay? I don't. I never tried a like Chihuahua souffle or anything like that. You know, because I'm tired of hearing that joke, that old joke. I heard you and your people like to walk your dog. Now you see what I'm talking about, right? But I like to mess around though, I'll mess around. You know, being Filipino and everything, I'll mess around. I'll walk into like a pet store, right? And then stare at the cages. Lick my lips. Excuse me, I'll take half a pound of that. You have charcoal? But this particular stereotype actually is very positive for Asians and Filipinos alike. You know, because think about it. Because of this particular stereotype, there are more Asians in the postal service. It's true. Let it sink. Because a dog knows better than to mess with an Asian mailman, ladies and gentlemen. dogs carry the mace. It's a Filipino, I know. I smell the pancit. Well, another stereotype too. I might as well just inform you all about this. One other stereotype too, and this is we're all adults here pretty much, and let me tell you, it's about Asian men and their manhood. I'm tired of hearing these Vienna sausage jokes too. That is true. It came to a point where I had to ask my dad, Dad, does it get any bigger? And with his wisdom, he's like, don't worry, son. It is not the size of the boat, but the motion of the ocean. God damn it. I looked at him and said, but Dad, I got a rowboat. Check out the brother. That's your problem. He's hiding now. We ain't gonna talk about the aircraft carrier then. No, but I decided to try this, right? You know, Dad is the wise one, right? So I just decided to try this. I went on a date to, you know, very, very cute girl, you know. She had one of like those tall hairdos that pick up cable stations, you know. Ozone layer's really pissed off at her, right? There's that aerosol heifer right there. Right next to the guy with the rowboat. So I decided to try this, right? You know, so we get on this date, and you know, it comes to the intimate part, right? So I like slowly peel off my clothes, right? Then after she stops laughing, right? I was like, oh, don't worry, son. Don't worry, baby. It's not the size of the boat, but the motion of the ocean. The glide of the tide, the rave of the wave. Well, she threw up, but... Maybe a life jacket. Since we're on the subject of sex, anybody want to talk about sex? No? The horny people from Hawaii. The Hilo Hornets. Go ahead, brother. I'll leave you with this, okay? Before we go on here, I'll leave you with this. If you're gonna have sex, please make sure you practice safe sex. Everybody knows about that. You know, AIDS is a terrible thing to catch, and when you do practice, that means you gotta use a condom, right? That's the safest thing. And it brings me back to what my grandfather, when I was a kid, my grandfather. One time, I swear, I don't know, I guess he was going senile or something, but he goes, you know, Alan, the best lubrication is the human saliva. And I'm here playing with my G.I. Joes. Okay, Grandpa. Spitting all over my G.I. Joe's head. The doll's head, okay? God. No, but if you think about this, you know, how, you know, I got older and I found out what he was saying, you know, and I was thinking, God, how could this be? You know, I mean, you know, it's like you're about to get intimate with your girlfriend or whatever, you know, and you're like, hold on, honey, okay, wait. Shouldn't have had all that milk. Okay, I'm ready, honey. Honey? Oh, that's my time. Y'all warmed up, huh? you're all warmed up here, because our next treat, just get ready to bust your guts. You might want to like undo the first button there so that you can laugh a little more there, you know, and everyone else, ladies, no, that's okay. But just get ready to bust gut. This next lady, I've had the pleasure, I've known her for years, had the pleasure of performing with her, various comedy shows. You may have seen him if you're involved with the APSU conferences. That has nothing to do with Dristan, by the way. It means Asian Pacific Student Union. Okay, yes? You've been there? Did you go? Oh, cool. Okay, you may have seen her there. And you may have recently seen her on MTV's half-hour comedy special. And please, she's my favorite comedian. She definitely is. Please, put your hands together. Let's hear it. Come on. Ready? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, Ms. Margaret Cho!
I'm wearing a dress. I never wear dresses. I feel really dumb. The reason why I'm wearing a dress is because I went had dinner with my family earlier, and they're so weird. They're so strange. Especially my brother. He's really bizarre. He's 17, and he used to be a surfer, but now he's a born-again Christian. He's constantly trying to convert me. It's so strange. He comes up to me and he says, "Margaret." Margaret, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Savior? Hey, where are you going? Bitch. Very strange. He teaches this Bible class. I went to go see him last week, and it was so weird. He's standing in front of all these kids, and he has his Bible, and he's like, "As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil." But what are you looking at, butthead? I used to have that job. I used to be a Sunday school teacher myself. I got fired, though. I abused my authority. I used to teach class like this. Okay. If one more person talks, everybody is going to hell. I used to keep a list on the board of who was going to burn. Really nice things, you know, when I was teaching Sunday school. Like, I used to send a lot of money to children overseas, underprivileged children, and this was like a really good cause. But sometimes I couldn't help but feel emotionally manipulated by some of the literature they'd send us, so we'd send them more money. Just outrageous accounts of these poor children. Lu Chen lives in a village with her 35,000 brothers and sisters. They live in a cardboard box. She tells a tragic story of the poverty that she must endure every day. Today I went to the market to buy a chicken head, but I did not have enough money, so I had to sell my finger. I know that's a fucked up joke. My grandmother's like bumming, you know, she just can't stand the fact that I don't go to church anymore. She's like, "Margaret, how come you don't go to church? You have many friends at church." Bingo! fucked up, just like emotionally and stuff. I'm just not gonna open up here. That's okay. I have a lot of identity problems. For a really long time, I thought that I was Jewish. I actually made all my friends call me Naomi. I was like the Orienta or something. I get mad at my mom about this every day. I'd say, Mom, how could you name me Margaret? Margaret is such a Gentile name. And she'd say, well, how am I supposed to know you're going to be Jewish? You really crazy. I think you lost your marble. I had to move out of my parents' house like when I was 17, really young, because my mother is full-on into Montgomery wards. She used to make us go every weekend. Every Saturday, she would wake us up at 7 in the morning, standing outside going, kids! Kids! Let's go to Montgomery ward! Too, actually. It's very, very strange. She's not really supportive of what I do. I think she worries about me because I do stand-up, you know, it's great. She worries about me because, first of all, because it's a male-dominated business, and I get uncomfortable with that, too. I worked this club about 2 weeks ago in Santa Rosa, and it was basically a club for men. It was all men in there. You basically had to have a penis to walk in the door. Luckily, they had a house penis available. And, you know, I have to travel a lot, which is kind of scary sometimes. I had a really weird trip last summer. I went through the Deep South, and I actually had a really good time, but I had two big problems with the South. Number one, the weather, and number two, the racism. Well, the weather, you know, it's not really the heat, it's the humidity. And the racism, well, it's not really the hate, it's the stupidity. I was in Mobile, Alabama. I was walking down the street, and this man actually calls me a chink. Serious. He actually called me a chink. I was so mad I just looked at him. I said, Chink, I'm sorry, chinks are Chinese. I'm Korean. I'm a good right? I mean, if you are going to be racist, at least learn the terminology. Get like a redneck to English dictionary. And it, you know, it's weird. I get this weird attitude. Men look at me when especially when I'm on the road or whatever. Guys, I don't know. I don't mean to slam Caucasian guys, but sometimes they have a problem. You know, I'll be in a bar and a guy will come up and he'll go, "Wow, I like Orientals." I'm like, yeah, so do I. You can go now. All this ignorance. Men look at me sometimes. They think that I'm going to be some sort of a China doll stereotype. You know? Like I'm going to walk on their back or something. I'm just really upfront about it. I just said, look, I'm not going to walk on your back unless there's something on the other side of you that I want. It's tough, just meet jerks, pretty much. My last boyfriend, okay, this is kind of gross, but, I don't know. This is okay, I don't know. It's like, I'm going to open up about this, and this woman looks just like my mother, so I just feel so weird. My last boyfriend, skin bus. Come on, baby, let's take a ride. Skin bus. I was like, yeah, more like the Express. Can I get a transfer? I'm listed in the phone book, you know, so like I do stage stuff all the time, so I get a lot of obscene phone calls. I should be happy to get calls, you know. This guy called me this one time. I was so mad, you know, I was just sick of it. I didn't hang up, you know. I really yelled at him. I really let him know what I thought, but it was a little bit awkward because he had call waiting. You're disgusting! I can't believe anybody would even do it. Okay, I'll hold. My mom wants me to get married. You know, she's like always trying to push me to go out and stuff, you know. But I don't like bars. You know, I can't drink alcohol. Like half a beer, and it's really embarrassing for everybody. The girl that gets drunk first 5 minutes of the party and then spends the rest of the evening in the shower, you know, going, Rhonda! Rhonda! Don't you realize Steven doesn't know I exist? Where's my purse? See, that's an impression of me at a party, so you don't want to... I'm saying it's not attractive, you know. This is an impression of me at a party when I was 14 years old. Damien is so fuckable. My mom hates that joke. She's like, 36 hours of labor so you can say fuck on stage? Korean. Thank you. Koreans in the house? Yeah. Brothers, yeah. So I don't know, you guys I'm sure all of you know what kimchi is, right? Yeah. If you don't, some white people here. Basically what it is okay. Well, you know, it's pickled cabbage. Basically, you know, they make it with cabbage and spices, and they bury it in the ground for 3 months. And my mom makes it every year, but, you know, she forgets to mark where she put it. You know, 3 months later, she has to come back with her kimchi detector. Oh, it's here. That's good. He really wants me to get married. It's tough. It's just weird. It's weird. I don't know. A lot of things I don't know about, like, you know, I have a question. Why aren't there any Asian murals? Why aren't there any Asian murals? There should be Asian murals. You know, we own enough buildings, you would think. I could design it. It could start out with the Chinese building the railroad and then go into the Japanese being interned during World War II and then, like, Saramati. I'm single. Well, really, who needs a man when you have a shower massage? Of course, there is a drought. What's really embarrassing is when you're with somebody and at the moment of climax, instead of screaming out his name, you actually scream out water pick. I don't know. I have a question for the ladies in the audience here. Okay. Question. Okay. Right. Have you ever like gone out with somebody and it doesn't work out and you break up and months later for some reason you think about that person and you become violently ill? You have to take the day off work, lay in bed, smoke Camels and go, oh God, how could I let him touch me? Anybody? Oh good, just me. This is my problem. I hang on to men for like way too long. I hang on long after they've proven they should be hunted down and shot like the dogs they are. so awful. I used to go out with this guy, and every time we had sex, he would fart. And after he did this, he would say, "Whoa, Nelly." And he broke up with me, okay? I think I qualify for Oprah now. Oprah said, "I love you," and he cut one. It's like, I'm going through, I mean, men are attracted to me generally, but I'm going through a weird transition because when I was in high school, I was very unattractive. When I was really young, I was just a big dork. When I was really young, I went to a school that specialized in math and science. It was like a really good experience, but certain things were different, like slumber parties, because we didn't stay up and tell each other scary stories. We told each other really difficult word problems. Okay, over an 800-kilometer distance. 1 plane is going X kilometers an hour. Okay, you must show all your work, okay? When I was in high school, it was worse. It was much worse. It was terrible. I had a terrible weight problem. I was like this tall. I weighed 200 pounds. I looked like Buddha with feathered hair. That visual just kind of sink in. And I was so fat, and I was never popular, and it was just depressing. You know, fat girls are not popular. All the popular girls are skinny, cheerleaders, whatever, and I was never one. But I did some reading, and I found out that in the Middle Ages, all of the popular girls then were nuns. And the same pressure that girls feel today to be thin and pretty was a lot like the pressure that girls felt then to be very pious and proper. So I pictured two nuns somewhere in the 1550s standing in church, and I think it would go something like this. Catherine, come here. Look at Mary. She is like so holy. She's hella holy. I could flagellate myself for 2 weeks and not be as holy as she is. And you know they have the little esprit habits. Okay, Magdalena, check it out. This cross with this habit, this cross with this habit. Am I working? Check me out, I love God. Who is that? Oh, is that a little kid over there? Oh my God. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, maybe I can tell a joke for you. Just for you. Okay, how come, alright, how come 6 was scared of 7? How come? You know? Because 7, 8, 9. Now, again, about what it was, some dirty thing I was talking about, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not fat anymore, so I'm going through kind of a second adolescence, you know, kind of a rejoicing, really stupid second adolescence, call guys really late at night on the phone, so, "Hi, it's Margaret. Who do you like?" Meet a man at a bar, take him home, wait till he's asleep, and then put his hand in warm water. So mature. Men put a lot of joy in my life. I think that you should find and chase after what makes you happy in life. That's the most important thing you can do for yourself. I learned this because I was in a really bad accident a while ago. I was in a hot air balloon accident, and what happened was, I was in a hot air balloon, and we kind of hit a freak windstorm, and I just kind of fell out of the sky. And as I was falling, I knew I was gonna die, but I wasn't scared. I had this intense feeling of peace. Like, if I died, that would be okay, because I spent my life chasing after what made me happy. And that is so much better than so many people could say about their lives. I felt really good. And so we crashed, and I didn't die, and I thought, you know, I should sue. That could have killed me. So with the money from my settlement, I got a makeover. I don't really like it. Not really, I don't look like it. Maybe it's me, maybe you can tell me. Tell me honest, do I look like Connie Chung's slutty younger sister? It's really good to know it's not just my opinion, you know? Yep, my hairdresser is really strange. He cut my hair, and he has really weird ideas about hair. He gave this guy a sideways mohawk, which is like really horrible because he already had an Amish beard, so he had the whole ring action going. He looked like he was wearing a parka and just couldn't take it off. I went down to a salon and they did my hair, and afterwards they're trying to tell me things that might help me look better. And they said, hey, you should get blue contact lenses. Yeah, do you know what I would look like in blue contact lenses? I would look like the old blind guy from Kung Fu. I really hated that show, you know, I really hated it because David Carradine, who played the lead on that show, blood was not even Chinese. That show should not have been called Kung Fu, it should have been called, hey, that guy's not Chinese. I watch a lot of TV because I have a lot of free time, and I just bought a VCR, had a bunch of friends over the other day. We rented Halloween, never seen this before, very scary film, very scary. Filled me with fear. But not just fear. You know that kind of butt-clenching fear you get sometimes? You know, you pick up the chair when you leave the room. But I knew that I wasn't the only one that was scared, because when all my friends left, I had no furniture. The best thing that I've seen though, you know, just film-wise, anything, the past few weeks, definitely, if you haven't seen it, go see it. Madonna's new movie, Truth or Dare. Killer. Great, great movie. Go see it. It's so good. I just love Madonna. You know, I feel like I'm a deadhead, but I'm like not a deadhead. I'm like a bra head or something. I love her. I want to be her. I wear bustiers to be like her and stuff. Bustiers are great because they shove up your stomach fat to give you the illusion of breasts. So cool in the movie, she's voguing. You guys vogue? Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Vogue, do you do it? I love voguing, I think it's so cool. I think that every magazine should have a dance. You know, like Motor Trend. Strike a pose.
Margaret Cho! Hey, we're feeling all right, huh? Yeah. Good? Did you have to unbuckle? Sorry? I was back there just laughing my head off. If you heard that, it was me. Did you have a good time?
Loved it.
Loved it? All right.
I know what kimchi was anyway.
You know, oh, now you know what kimchi is, huh? Well, very good. You learned something. Hanging out with the people. Como está usted? Me llamo. No, we just teasing, man. You having a good time? Are you having a good time? Good. Do we have any more chairs left? Or I guess you guys, are you comfortable?
We paid more for these too.
Oh, you paid more for these, right? Okay. $2, eh? Right. Cool. So how's everyone doing, huh? Okay? Ready? Are you ready again? I'm just giving you guys kind of a breather. Just kind of rest your tummies. Okay, everyone just put your hands up in the air just like this. Do it! Okay, now smell everybody's underarms. comedy roller coaster coming back to you right now, coming at your face. And before I bring them out once again, remember the competition starts on July 18th, and then we also have a second round on August 1st, and then the final round on August 15th, and we have a blowout party sometime in September. It's either September 5th or the week after. But keep this in mind, tell all your friends, and if you have any friends that say, oh, I could do that, shoot, I can get on stage and tell a joke, shoot. Then they come up here, it's like, knock, knock. What do you get when you... No, but tell all your friends, especially the ones that you want to get revenge on. Tell them that this competition, make sure they get an application. It's going to be a great competition. It's the first of its kind here, especially in California. And make sure you tell a friend we're going to have a good old time, okay? And we're going to have a good old time with this next gentleman. Nice segue, huh?
Yeah.
This next gentleman, you may have seen him in Showtime at the Apollo. Anybody watch Showtime at the Apollo? Everyone's like, huh? Over here, huh? Showtime at the Apollo. Okay, Showtime at the Apollo. He's a regular at Showtime Apollo. He can be seen also on an upcoming episode of Rick D's Into the Night. Also, yes. He's from Oakland, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. He's from Oakland, please. Let's start hearing it. Come on. Slowly, surely. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Clinton Jackson.
South. I was in Bakersfield. You in Bakersfield? Why did you go? I was working at the Ku Klux Comedy Club. I should have known it would be like that, you know. I got there, you know, I'm just trying to chill out a little bit. They let me stay and hang around with them, you know. I got in on their little comedy competition, their little annual thing they do. I figured, what the heck, you know. Take my chances at winning over $15. Cash and prize. Including flannel shirts and big belt buckles. It was all right, though, for the most part. It was all right, you know. It was still, you know, it was still those people who would come up to me like, you know, we frown when your kind coming around here. You better be funny. And I'm not a person to be easily intimidated, you know, so I hold my ground and I said, ma'am, staying at the Flaming Cross Hotel. That's tipped me off. So they got these cheap motels out there. That road, like I'm telling you. Because you know how like you go around and you see hotels that say they have the sign outside, free HBO, you know, free local calls. In Bakersfield, it's like, now we have doors. I was up in Oregon too, so it's nice to see white people again. was having withdrawals. I was like, Roseburg, Oregon. There's nothing black in Roseburg. Even the car tires are nothing. So, you know, but I like to travel. You know what? You find out things when you travel. Like, I've discovered that black people all over the country, we're the same wherever you go. Everywhere you go, no matter Oregon, here, or the East Coast, everywhere. In every black family's kitchen, in the refrigerator, you will always find at least 2 Cool Whip containers. But they never had no Cool Whip in them. Collard greens, butter beans, oxtails. It's a black thing. No Tupperware here. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. You guys are a good crowd. You guys are a good crowd. Who's that taking pictures around? Oh, there you go. I knew it was coming. No, go ahead, take your picture. I'm just messing with you, you know. I don't know. I mean, it's all right. I just hate taking pictures. I guess because I think the other day I was flipping through the yearbook with some friends of mine, and but I did graduate in 1986 from Oakland High University. All right. Yeah, fight break out. Okay. Yeah, I graduated in 19. I just missed them big velvet bow ties. Remember that? Remember it looked like a big velvet kite? Like say cheese. Was anybody on the yearbook staff here? Anybody? Maybe you were? Okay, you were. Let me ask you, who was in charge of making the black people's picture 4 shades darker? Was it the same person who was in charge of putting that shiny streak down over our face? You have those pictures. I hated taking them, just period, because they would wait you in line for like 3 hours, you know, and then you get up there, you plop down tired, you know. Hold your head up. Down a little bit. In the middle. And turn to the right. The other right. Smile. Big smile. That's what you got to look at in the living room for the rest of your life. I don't see how some people get. I just hate it. I don't know. Like, you know what? I don't see how people can be so vain. Like those models. You know they're having the CNR guys in San Francisco. They're doing auditions for that in San Francisco next week. The CNR, you know the CNR guy is. You know, yeah, I like to fish him. They're doing the auditions for that. I'm just, you know, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going or nothing. I'm just telling you, a good-looking guy like you go on over there and get in. See, they don't want me. They don't want comics. They want models and, you know, good-looking guys. Because they don't want the comic on there, some guy going, what a difference a day. Secret squirrel, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Raj Thomas from What's Happening. I'm just messing with you. Ah, man, I'm just happy. I'm glad to be alive as long as you're here. I mean, I am. I'm just a happy guy. But regardless, I'm happy because I was almost in a car accident coming home on the road, you know. And it wasn't my fault. It's easy to say that. It wasn't my fault. No. I'm getting down the highway there, and you know, I know I need to pay more attention when I drive. I think we all do. Because like, you know, when you're getting down the highway and you got the window down, you got your hand out, shh. What's in your hand is Superman. You know it. I was doing that with my foot, right? And I'm getting along, and then I look up in the mirror and I see them getting tailgated by a guy in a mobile home. One of them, one of the big, giant mobile homes, look like he's got a yard and big, giant one. And now I'm not watching where I'm going. I'm checking this guy out behind me, this big duplex. And I can see that he's not paying attention. He's back there digging around like, where in the heck is my Neil Diamond kid? What's an 8-track? Those are hard to lose. Remember 8-track tapes? They were about this big. It was kind of cool if you had one in your car because they always stuck halfway out. They gave you someplace to sit your drink. I don't know. See, so I don't even like being in my car anymore, really, because my radio got stolen not too long ago. Out of the car there. And, the streets open now. I gotta drive around pretending like I got a radio. Somebody pull up beside me at the light, I go. I got the windows up, pretending I got air conditioning too. That makes me mad because I just got a brand new pull-out, Somebody just pulled it out before I did. You got one, keep it with you. So I don't even like being in that thing. I don't know, the traffic in the Bay Area just makes me sick, I was in San Francisco today, coming home from San Francisco took me an hour and 15 minutes, and then and then I'm in traffic on the bridge. You ever in traffic, like slow-moving traffic, and you look up and there's a cop behind you in traffic? If you weren't driving bad before, you begin there. Get that off the mirror. Okay, just pull myself together. The boy's gonna pull me over, I know it. Make sure I got everything. Got my driver's license, my registration, my proof of insurance, my video camera. I am not about to be a sequel to that movie. Rodney King 2, The Heretic. Hey, wait, stop. Hey, y'all cut this off. Wait a minute. Whoa, hey. Bring in the double. I'm a good driver. I'm proud of the fact that, 55 saved lives. 90 will get me to a show one time. No need in me lying. But I just want to be a bus driver, oddly enough, here in Oakland. You know why? Because AC Transit used to hire bus drivers. You could be 18 years old driving for AC Transit. They had to stop that. 18-year-old bus drivers, they were picking up their friends for free. From home. Driving around trying to pick up women too, Hey. Yeah, I'll give you a transfer. Margaret. don't know. I'm feeling kind of good. My grandfather called me today. That was nice. Nice to hear from the guy. You know, and we got, you know, I like to talk to him. You know, our older people, period. I think we need to tighten up a little bit because did you read about Miss Marlene? That woman in Washington, D.C., 72 years old, got caught selling drugs? She did. Actually, she didn't get caught. Her grandson turned her in. Remember a couple years ago? I guess, you know, you went over her house, you know, what would you do? You go over your grandmother's house one day for some muffins. You see all these bubble-eyed, saggy-butt people hanging around outside. You go in, my grandma, what big expensive rope-a-dope dookie gold chain you have on. Ooh. Baby, I've been making a killing at bingo. My grandma, that certainly is a loud and unnecessary beeper you have. No, my beeper. It's not a beeper, it's a... In case I fall and then I can't get up. Nah, this is Fletcher. But you know, I'm serious, we really do, because you know what they're doing with older people now, and it's a sad thing, is they hire them in fast food. Now maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I think fast food fast people. Let me see. Yeah, let me get that 9-piece McNugget. What? Let me have the 9-piece McNugget. The 9-piece McNugget. All right. 9-piece. 9-piece. That's one. That might be a little mean. See, some people think that's mean, and they're the same people who go in there, yeah, let me get a Big Mac and, Big Mac, yeah. Can't see a thing without my glasses. How much are they? 12 cents. Anybody want to see Farrakhan when he comes? Farrakhan's coming soon. Anybody want to see him? He was here not too long and I missed him when he was here last time. You know what? I called my buddy up and I said, hey man, Farrakhan is in town. You want to hear Farrakhan speak? He said, oh man, I don't even like to hear that broad sing.
Oh man.
She was cool when she was with Rufus. said, hey man, haven't you heard that Coca-Cola supports apartheid? He said, for real? Hey, make that a small Coke. What do you call it, a talk show? The people on there, you know, they want to be politically correct. They want to get on top of everything, you know. And they get on there and they have no idea what's going on the show. Usually like the real pretty women. You know what I'm talking about? They got their hair done and everything, the nails like out to here, and they get on the show. Yeah, I do have a question. Okay, oh, thank you. Yeah, I just got this. Thank you. Okay, my question is for you on the end. You in the gray suit. I mean, it's America and everything, right? And like, yeah, you know, all our freedoms and stuff, and all the amendments. Yeah, like the amendments. I mean, but you know, you have your choice to live your lifestyle and everything. But with your situation, aren't you afraid that like you just might get AIDS? No, not from surviving a plane crash. No clue. I try and stay on top of things. You know, since summertime and everything, like in San Francisco, they got these protesters, you know, they're having a big sale for fur ears and stuff, you know, so the people are out there protesting, you know, they're out there protesting, and I try and see how people feel about stuff, and I see them out there, you know, like, fur is murder! Fur is murder! Fur is murder! Fur is murder! Fur is... And you know, I kind of just want to go across the street to them and say, excuse me, what about those leather shoes you have on? Cows aren't cute! Cows aren't cute! That is different! Hey, what is this? This ain't murder. So, yeah, I was in San Francisco. You know what? I went to a little mall thing and, you know, hanging out a little bit, and I almost got an earring in my ear. Yes, no, maybe so. Hello. What? Yes, no? Should I? Yeah.
No.
Keep it natural. But is it natural to have an earring? Well, I guess so. There's no hole there. What do they do with that meat they take out? Just asking. See, I remember when I was in high school, man, and I told my mother I wanted to get an earring. She said, well, if you get an earring, make sure you get either one with a 14-karat gold, a surgical scale, or a sturdy silver post. Make sure you get some solution to clean it with, because they can get infected. And most importantly, make sure you get an apartment. Because you're not going to come skipping back here with an earring in your ear. She was right on the phone with my auntie, you know, talking about, girl, do you know? You have the nerve to come in here and tell me you want to get an earring? It is here! Yeah. Next thing I know, you're going to be telling me, oh, the curtains clash with the couch. Wanting to do my hair. Wanting to get a job at Macy's. Gets that little, may I help you? Wait a minute. I'm just talking. It's just jokes. I'm not going to Macy's. No, I do actually go to Macy's, you know, go there. Buy their shoes. They got good shoes. Because I refuse to go to Payless Shoe Source. Payless Shoe Source. You could pay more, but why? Quality? Those are some cheap shoes, folks, is all I'm saying. You can wear them shoes without trying them on. Have you seen those Michael Jackson shoes, those LA Gears? Michael Jackson got paid $30 million to design and endorse those shoes for LA Gear, and nobody's bought a pair. You guys haven't even seen them. They didn't. They came out and went like that, you know. I mean, they didn't sell. They just went, you know. He got the money. But I guess people went in the store and tried the shoes on. They were black with little silver studs on them and little zippers and chains and a monkey head. I guess people went in the store and tried them on. Like, yeah, they're nice. They're very comfortable. They're not too expensive. And I like the chains. And what's this little button here? Whoa! Hey! Guys out there shooting hoop. Help them design and endorse some shoes. Yeah, nobody bought those either. The heel was too high. Prince, you know, Prince. He can work at Macy's. Prince, I mean, okay, no, I ain't taking credit away from the man. He's a fine musician. Bad movie maker. Did you see his last movie? Did you? Anybody?
Yeah.
Who saw it? What'd you think? Thank you. Calm down. That was, you guys didn't see it. Don't read it, don't see it, don't think about it. It's, what was it called? Graffiti Bridge, yeah. It was, so you got, you ever make Kool-Aid with no sugar? That's kind of what this movie was like. And I hate that because I love movies, you know, I love going to the movies and stuff. But it's like $60 now, isn't it? You know, Jungle Fever, I haven't seen Jungle Fever yet, but hey, thanks for upping me on that. What made you say that movie? Hey, we're cultural, we're violent, I love it. That's right. No, but see, I love going to the movies. I'll go see it, you know. I was gonna go, night before last, they had a little midnight showing. My friends went. I don't know why I'm telling you that. But I mean, I didn't go because you know, it was midnight, and that's entirely too late for me to be watching a movie. You know, because I'll sit there and it's that late. I'm in the dark. I'll fall asleep, and then I done spent like what $6.50 to wind up on the receiving end of a popcorn toss. Can I have some soda too? Always sit right in front of those people who finish their soda in the first 10 minutes of the movie, and then they suck the cup of ice. That's why I go to a matinee, you know, because it's cheap, you know, and so am I. I'll go to the drive-in, that's cheaper, you know. If I really want to save money, though, I will go to a drive-in matinee. Helps either. Turn it up. beams. That dude who come driving in with the high beams on. That's me. Same guy you see wandering around, coming back from the snack bar, you can't find the car.